What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and we're going to be talking about if the Black Ops 3 zombies Frankenstein that will potentially be found within Der Eisendrache DLC 1 will actually be the Panzer Soldat within this new map. And as you guys know, the Panzer Soldat was originally found back in Origins, but it's coming back, but in a new sort of different variation. It has a bunch of new gear, a bunch of different really weird elements to it, and then the main thing is the actual face inside of it. And we're going to go through a bunch of different stuff of maybe why, the Frankenstein is the actual Panzer Soldat within Der Eisendrache. We're also going to go in depth on a bunch of other different possibilities for this new Frankenstein and Panzer Soldat creature. And it's a part of a real or fake question. Again, real or fake. If you leave your comments below, anything you want me to try within the game, any theories you have, we will decide if it's real or possible, or obviously fake, not possible. And then this is one that Sorrel gave to me. He said, is it possible that the Panzer Soldat in the Der Eisendrache trailer could actually not be a boss? Could it actually be the Frankenstein creature that you're supposed to awake with the generators or the electricity collectors or whatever you have to do to actually activate this new creature? Maybe it helps you like Leroy on Buried. If you look at the face, like I just mentioned, it's actually green, and it looks a lot more human than the Panzer Soldat did within Origins. This could also explain the new upgraded suit and the new abilities and the new weapons it has now. Thanks for those some videos, and keep the great work. Well, thanks, man. And we're going to go in depth a bit more on why maybe the Panzer Soldat and the Frankenstein creature within Der Eisendrache may be the exact same thing. Now, I'm pretty sure, at least by looking at the stuff with the trailer, we can already debunk one thing. It's definitely going to be something attacking us. You can see by the way it's aggressive. It's coming at the trailer. It's coming at the screen. It wasn't necessarily chasing players, but it had the same sort of idea where it jumped down from the sky, just like the Panzer Soldat did back in Origins. So just to debunk that, it will be aggroed towards these new characters. So it's not going to be like a friendly sort of creature here. Now, if you guys want to know a bit more about the Frankenstein side of things, within the Der Eisendrache poster, there were a couple key coordinates here, and they related this back instead of coordinates to a date, and that date was December 29th, 1780, and that was actually found with like the poster, like I said, and it related back to a scientist named Luigi Galvani, and he sort of did this new discovery where he made a frog's leg twitch with an electrical spark, and then this experiment inspired the actual story of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Now, this whole thing, like I said, relating directly back towards the Der Eisendrache trailer, and that's the whole origins of the Frankenstein thing. And this also potentially relates back to this new Frozen one that we will potentially see within Der Eisendrache. Now, whether the Frozen one is the actual, Frankenstein creature or the Panzer Soldat, which potentially may be the same thing, we're not so sure. But a lot of this stuff is stemming from the poster. A lot of this stuff is stemming from old stuff that we've seen before. We just need to figure out, okay, is it actually possible? Is this, is this possible that all these correlations will come together to actually create this? Now, the actual correlation between the Panzer Soldat and the Frankenstein creature is sort of non-existent. We really only have a Frankenstein creature that was actually found within the poster, and then obviously we talked about yesterday potentially a figure that looks like the Frankenstein feature. A lot of people were like, okay, you know what, this is just nothing, this is just a dead zombie. It looks more than a dead zombie, but to a lot of people it didn't, so that's debatable again. But there's no true correlation between the Frankenstein and the Panzer Soldat. A couple key things. Why are there variations? We're in the look. You have to think we're in the same storyline. This is the Origin storyline. The same time we saw Origins, the same time within the Giant, and basically the same time within Der Eisendrache. They really wouldn't make that many changes, especially to the Panzer Soldat, unless something huge happened, and that huge thing would be now fusing with the Frankenstein sort of creature that was summoned and based off of this location, based off of the actual numbers found within the Der Eisendrache poster. And again, the reason why they would keep it the same is because it goes along with the storyline. And the key thing is obviously with the head. Why would they change the actual head or the being controlling the Panzer Soldat? Why would they change that? It's there for a reason. And the only real being we have within Der Eisendrache that would relate to anything that even looks like the Panzer Soldat, the actual head within the actual suit, would be this Frankenstein creature that we saw within the poster. Any other being within this map You know, potentially Richtofen does have the Shadow Man within the summoning key, but he's within the summoning key. His whole like soul, or whatever you want to call it, is within the summoning key, so I doubt he's going to be controlling us as well. And I doubt the actual controller or the ruler of the zombies map, whether it be Samantha or Maxis, whoever it's going to be, because who knows what they're going to do with the zombie storyline at this point. It's really unlikely that that being would have this green sort of human-like zombie head within the Panzer Soldat, and it sort of does make sense that the Frankenstein creature may actually be within the Panzer Soldat. Another reason why it actually may be the Panzer Soldat is because if you think about it, we haven't actually really seen anything regarding the Frankenstein creature, anything within the leaks, anything with really anywhere besides the poster. Now, I'm not saying the Frankenstein creature is not going to be within the map, because it definitely will be. It was within the poster for the map. It's definitely going to be there. An official Trek poster, it's going to be there. But the fact that we didn't see anything else, and now we see the Panzer Soldat, and there's a good possibility that the Panzer Soldat may actually be this Frankenstein creature, it just seems pretty cool and coincidental that that's the case. And think of it, it really looks like this Frankenstein creature. It really does. So again, we'll have to see what happens. I just want to bring this to light for you guys before Eisendrache came out, just so we have more of an idea that the Panzer Soldat may not actually just be a regular old Panzer Soldat, and it could be this Eisendrache creature that we've all been talking about for a while for DLC 1. So again, tell me guys what you think about this. What do you think? And leave your real or fake sort of, I guess, comments and questions and theories about anything. Obviously, you know, Eisendrache would be cool, but really anything you want me to try within the game, any theories you want me to debunk or talk about in general. And yeah, so like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later.